The Ifa priest has made a shocking entry into the kingdom of Ile-Ife. This is going to be like a battle of good and evil, because not even one of these Oloris, not even one of these Oloris have discovered what exactly Ooni wants. They have never showed Ooni that kind of love he has been looking for right from the very beginning. They have never showed Ooni that sort of love, and it is becoming more and more difficult for Ooni. It is becoming more and more difficult. So instead of him to go through all of this situation by himself, it is better he go ahead and make some right decisions that will change every single thing in his life. But no, these Oloris are not giving him that chance. These Oloris are not giving him that opportunity, because they feel like as if Ooni returning to the palace of Ile-Ife, Ooni bringing Queen Naomi back is going to be like a huge burden for him and also for the Oloris. In as much as he is the king of the palace, in as much as he knows what exactly he should do, it is not up to the Oloris to make a final decision on whatsoever is going to happen in his life, because he has already realized, he has already noticed that whatsoever may be happening, whatsoever may go on, the Oloris themselves are never ever going to have that kind of love that Queen Naomi has showered between herself and Tadenikawo. That is the kind of thing that every single person is busy looking for in this life, because nobody is willing to suffer. Nobody is willing to go through problems. Nobody is willing to see all of these things shatter down. Instead of the fact that they are doing all of these things to help Ooni, they should go ahead and make it like a responsible thing for themselves, because not even a single person will be willing to come out and make such statements about Ooni, and now the Ifa priest will let them go scot-free. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on when and where you are actually watching us from. This is Royal Updates TV. We'll bring you top gist from the entertainment industry and also from the Ooni of Ife Palace. Now, the Ifa priest has already dedicated his time. He has dedicated his motion in order to make sure that these Oloris suffer for whatever they have put Ooni through, in order for them to go through the sort of pain that Ooni has gone through. It has been said already that Ifa priest doesn't used to go be like this. The Ifas in the kingdom don't be like this. But it is a whole difference now. It is a whole difference, because every single time the Ifa priest will always come, trying to figure out who exactly has done bad, try to figure out what exactly is going on. But in the midst of all of that, these Oloris don't understand that he is trying to do it for the protection of Ooni. That is what he is trying to do it for. If at all they are willing to sell whatever property that they have, that is their own business. But one thing they should not do, one thing they should always avoid, is that they should avoid Ooni. They should go ahead and avoid Ooni, because he has seen all of the things that have been happening. He has seen all of the things that have been going on right from the very start. So instead of him to go through all of this drama, instead of him to go through all of this trouble, the Ifa priest will be ready to stand for him. Now, Ifa priest now has made the entry into his palace and has now invited every single one of his Oloris, not even leaving a single one behind. Because what? Because they have already realized, Ooni himself has realized too, that whatsoever may happen, whatsoever may go on in his own life, it is up to the Oloris to actually decide. It is up to the Oloris to come and talk all of this rubbish happening. The Ifa priest has matched every single one of the Oloris in the palace, not even leaving scratch, not even living under any single rock. He has decided himself that these Oloris are unfruitful. These Oloris are people that can lead people into trouble, and that is what they have put on. That is the way Ooni is himself, because there is no way somebody like Ooni will start going through all of this problem all by himself, without nobody saying anything, without nobody saying this is what is happening in the palace, this is what is going on. He has already matched all of them to his own shrine and make sure that all of them take an oath, because it has been long they have done that, all of those things. Ooni has already freed them. Ooni has told them, don't do this, don't do that. He thinks that is okay. Ooni, it is not okay. You have to be very strong on these Oloris. You have to be harsh on these Oloris before they know what they will do. Before they know what exactly they will do in order to help themselves. If at all they are happy, If at all they are seeing how all of this thing is going on, they should know that Ooni is trying to make sure every single person is happy, but they are making it a whole lot difficult for him. They are making it a whole lot difficult for Ooni in order to ensure that these people, in order to ensure that these Oloris are where exactly Ooni wants them to be. They have to make sure. Even Ooni has to come up with a brilliant idea in order to save himself from whatsoever trouble that the Oloris might be carrying around. Of course, it has never been okay. Of course, it has never been something that Ooni will always pass through. Nobody is thinking of Ooni going through all of this sort of problem. But look at Ooni. Look at where he's seeing himself. Look at how he's being treated. Look at all the whole things that have been happening in his life. It is not enough for these Oloris to realize. Is it not enough for these Oloris to realize that all these things that they're doing, it has never been possible? It has never been something Ooni is willing to help them for. They don't think about that. They don't think about that. It is up to them now. It is up to Ooni to decide whether he is willing to help these Oloris or not. It is up to Ooni to decide. And if at all he is willing to see all of these things happen, if at all he is willing to see all of the things go on in his life, he should know that the Ifa priest has a solution for all of it. But the problem is that with this Oloris will they be able to go through all of this stress? They will be thinking like as if it is stress. They will be thinking like as if Ooni is doing them too much. They don't know that they have carried Ooni through so many things. And now look at where he is. Now look at how Ooni is struggling. Now look at where Ooni has put himself in. It has been said already that it is a survival for the fittest, and the Oloris have never been fit right from day one. But look at how Ooni is managing their situation. Look at how Ooni is busy managing it very well. If at all they are not happy with whatever Ooni is doing, it is fine. Nobody is disturbing them. Nobody is distracting them. It is up to them to make a huge decision about their life. That is what they need to know. That is how they need to do all of these things. Because nobody will be willing to help anybody at all. Ooni should do what is right. And that is what Ooni is trying to do. But this Oloris coming in to intervene. This Oloris coming in and thinking like as if they are the boss of the palace. Wait now. The Ifa priest now has activated his original self. He has activated his original self. So all of you in the palace, every single one of you will know who exactly is boss. You will know who exactly is in charge, because all of the things that have been happening right from the beginning to this end has already hurt Ooni every single time, and nobody is willing to see Ooni hurt again. Everybody is willing to see that Ooni is perfectly okay, forgetting whatever the Oloris are doing to him. So guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to drop your comment down at the comment section.